What's up, Swim Team? It's the Big C, aka CJ Extreme, aka CJ Lionheart Continental Championship Wrestling. And we're getting into another Q&A. It's been a while. I know. It's been a really long while. But we're here now. It's supposed to be bi-weekly. We're 3 weeks after the last one I did. I think this is number 8, if I'm not mistaken. We got 2 questions. One from 2 of my best friends. We'll start with a familiar face with my friend X Night Heat. He asked, $1 million or get to have a conversation with anybody who you pick, dead or alive. If the money, why? If the person, who and why? So, I'll be fun with it, and I'll say for both. But if I had to pick one or the other, I'm going to go with the money. I just feel like I can help a lot more people with $1 million and myself. You know, it'll give me a chance to really focus on just wrestling instead of having to wrestle, do a job, and, give me more time to work on the things that I'm passionate about and more resources to work on things that I'm passionate about. I could also, invest in, maybe even, taking over a small little business, or I could, own a laundromat, just have, some sort of other income coming in on top of the $1 million that I have. Or start up a reformation center for homeless people, which I want to do at some point. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. I feel like it'd be pretty useful. Help out, people who need money that I know need money, put them in a better spot. And yeah, that's why I would probably pick that. But if I had to pick, conversation with anyone dead or alive, I'm not religious at all. The go-to would be to see if the whole thing with Jesus was real or not. That'd be something interesting. But I'm not religious and I don't think it is. So I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a waste for me. But it'd be cool though. It'd be fucking cool. Maybe I'd go back and talk to. Who'd be a good person to go back and talk to? I guess. Aside from that, I don't know. Honestly, I mean, probably the best option. Just to see for myself, because there's a lot of people who do believe, and sometimes in your brain you're kind of like, well, damn, if all these people believe, or my brain at least, all these people believe, am I wrong about my perspective? But sometimes the majority is right, sometimes the majority is wrong. You know what I mean? And then sometimes it's all about what you want to put your energy into. And then we got for the second question. And when I saw this question initially, I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit offended. A little bit. But we got my friend Dark Cyber. He actually streams sometimes. I feel like he could be a really good streamer. I feel like he could be a really good YouTuber if he wanted to be. But Dark Cyber, he says, do you do YouTube for you or for the few that watch? And that's an honest question, and I don't know, honestly. I feel like I do it more for me because I enjoy it, if no one was watching, I'd probably still do it because I was doing it before anyone was watching anyway, for a long time. And now, even though I have people watching, it's not a significant amount. I have a handful of people who I can remember who watch, shout out Chris Blackman, Justin Lynch, shout out Penguin, shout out Carpet. Those are 4 people who comment pretty often, show up on streams, etc. Then you got on top of that, new people who come in every now and then. Arm is another good one. But I can't really say I do it for them, because if I was doing it for the people who watch, then I would upload more things that people specifically want to see. And I kind of just upload whatever I feel like uploading, something that I enjoy, something I can put more passion into. Because I'm just doing it for someone else's enjoyment, then when they're not pleased, that's just going to hurt me in the long run, I can't always try to aim to please. You can please some of the people, some of the time, all of the people, or some of the people none of the time, but you can't please all of the people all the time, It's just not a thing. And that's okay. So I kind of just upload a variety of content, and if you like one thing, you'll see it. If you like another thing, you'll see it eventually. and I just try to, stick to my guns. What do I like to do, But yeah, I wouldn't say I do it just for the people that watch. It's a mixed bag, for sure. But primarily, I'm kind of doing it because I like to do it, Just keeping it a buck. But hopefully that answered y'all's questions. And, if it didn't, then my fault. I want to try to get the next one out pretty quick. I don't know if the reason why I kind of took offense, by the way, is just because it kind of sounds like a little shot, a little dig, but it's not false statement, It's not wrong. I don't know. I just felt that way. I'm just being honest with how I felt. Doing these Q&As, though, I kind of feel like doing a podcast. And I'm probably going to do that kind of soon here. But it'll be kind of like these videos here with gameplay, me talking, music playing in the background. Nothing too crazy, but something I'm just thinking about doing. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. And also, if you have any questions, ask them below. Thanks for watching.